Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Otaku Chris is Talking. This is your weekly Dragon Ball Super anime review, and I am not naked, just to prove a point before anybody tries to say anything. Yeah, and hopefully it's not muffly, because whenever I play music, it tends to blur. Alright, why am I like this? It is super hot today, and what is it? So in London it's 30 degrees Celsius, or wherever you guys are from it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun is all up in my face, I can't breathe. How do you feel, Saitama? You wearing all these clothes and capes and shit like that? Who knows, who knows, who knows? Anyways, back to the bloody review. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe, because I'm not normally this crazy. That is a hell of a lie. I am always this crazy, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. I do regular manga, anime reviews, as well as other otaku content, which I think you may enjoy. If you do enjoy them, then thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Preferably turn on that notification bell, purely because I want you guys to know when I'm making my reviews. I'm basically still sniffly because I've been ill for the whole week, so I wasn't able to do a review last Sunday, but I have been watching Dragon Ball Super, and I can personally say today's episode was one of my favourite episodes. Now, why did I open with that Freeza, Freeza song? Because literally on my notes there's a whole bunch of, if you can see, Freeza, Freeze, a whole bunch of Freeza notes, alright, so personally I thought this episode was hype. Alright, Freeza just stole the show, and like literally I don't know what I'm going to put in the title, but it's not going to be clickbait, but it's definitely going to be about Freeza, because he just went in. How did he manage to burst out of that destruction, that energy destruction ball? Oh, okay. Alright, first of all, Sidra, Universe 9, you are moist. And if you're from UK, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not from the UK, it means you're a waste man. Alright, and I know that now because Drake is big out there. Y'all know what what waste man means. It basically means you're a fucking idiot. How is Sidra's own bloody angel going to say Frieza is more of a god of destruction than you? Give up. And the thing is, what made it worse was Sidra didn't even say like, oh, how can you say that, like, I'll get rid of you or whatever. He straight up ends up saying this is more reason why we need him on our team. Anyways, that was one of the parts that stood out the most to me, especially when Frieza straight up took the blast, and they went out of their way to say this is a god of destruction, this is energy from the god of destruction. It's not like anybody who gets hit by it, you're not just gonna die, you're not gonna go to somewhere else, you're not gonna go to heaven or hell, your existence is going to be none. So like the sheer fact that when it hit him, so I'm just remembering, because when it hit him, Frieza just straight trolled the guy. Frieza trolled this guy like so hard, and this is why I thought this was a really good bit of storytelling, as well as just a fucking amazing episode. Was the sheer fact that first this assassin guy throws a blast at him, and then he goes, this is my energy ball, blah blah, and then like Frieza's like, oh, and this is Frieza, and then he goes, ha, this is the real one. And I was like, okay, shonen, I know where this is from. This is shonen tropes. I see how it is. Oh, fucking hot. I don't care. I'm gonna do my reviews how I want to do my reviews. Oh my god, anyone else dying out here? Oh, fucking hell, summer. Anyway, so then like literally, then I was like, why would you say this is the real one? So shonen-y, but then literally Frieza ends up like dodging it. It goes behind Frieza, and then after like he goes goes into the water, and then goes brings it out from the water, hits Frieza, and I was like, oh shit, and then Frieza's like, and I was like, it was like, everyone was like, and then Frieza's like, I'm fucking with you, bro. This ain't doing shit. And then he just, this is my true form, squeezes the motherfucker, and he just holds it, keeps it for himself. At that point, I was like, yo, Goku, wake up, Goku. Goku, wake up. You do realize that he has an energy of destruction right next to him. He can go on all that. Hakai! As you can see, Saitama's so OP. My own destruction power did fuck all to him. And the heat is getting to my head. I am dying. Alright. So, I thought that was pretty awesome. But I knew that Frieza was going to do some shit. Why is Goku so stupid? Why is he so stupid? Because Frieza ends up using it on him, which I didn't think was like that far-fetched. How is Frieza, how are you going to give Frieza so many chances to fuck you over? Goku should have realized that the second that Frieza was like, oh, Frieza told Goku, when I was in hell, like, it wasn't like I just stayed there chilling. And can we just laugh at Frieza's hell? A bunch of all these fucking colourful shit dolls and animals and singing and dancing. That's my hell. Let alone Frieza's hell. I don't want to be there. Imagine being there for eternity. You know, someone's all happy and shit, and it's like, why are you happy all the time? I mean, I'm happy for you guys because them views, but like apart from that, it's kind of like, I'm a normal human being. I don't want to see happy people every fucking second of my waking day in life. Imagine for eternity. You don't have to be Frieza, you don't have to be the king of evil, the universe bloody conqueror to hate this shit. So yeah, Frieza's stuck in there, and he was like, you know what, all I can do is blur you out, mental concentration. You know, that Unagi does that for God knows how long, not that long, but feels like an eternity to him. And then, like, literally, it's kind of like working for like 8 hours. It's not that long, but those 8 hours feel like it's like a week, and you leave work and you're like, I feel like I'm dying. You come out, it's still sunshine, so what are you talking about? But yeah, so Frieza ends up basically doing some mental Jedi mind trick shit to master his energy and ki control, which definitely made me remember of Goku's ki control. So, but like, it reminded me of that, but then like, because of how the episode went, and then they showed Goku not be able to handle the energy of destruction, I was like, oh, so does that mean that Frieza's ki control is higher than Goku's ki control? What are your thoughts? Like, do you think Frieza's new super golden form with full ki control and some next power up is stronger than Goku's Super Saiyan blue ki control? Now, I know at the end they did a one-on-one punch and they both knocked each other out and shit like that, but most of the episode was showing how OP Frieza is. I know Goku didn't want to kill anyone, so he was kind of just standing there as a bystander, but it was kind of like, Frieza showed a couple feats because Goku wasn't able to blast out of that, and Frieza still stayed in his golden form when it was stated at the beginning of this episode and in the Resurrection F, the Fukatsu no F movie as well, that the golden form drains energy. If Frieza had enough energy to like kind of break out of the energy of destruction, as well as fight a whole bunch of people, as well as all the way to the end, and up until the fight against Goku, he was still in his golden form. His level of ki control is high. So I'm very intrigued to know your thoughts and your opinions. Who do you think has a better quality of ki control? I know they tied at the end, but really and truly, Frieza may be stronger than them. And the sheer fact that Sidra's fucking angel was like, this guy's more of a god destruction than you, this shows that bloody Frieza could have, if they didn't fucking waffle on back and forth deciding, oh, is he, should we take him, should we not take him, should we take him? It's like a good thing we didn't take him, because I think what Frieza would have done is gone to them, killed everyone in their unit, like basically gone into a tournament, won the tournament, and then afterwards just ran that universe. Because if he's able to handle the energy of destruction of that god of destruction, that universe, who's in control anymore? Now it's Frieza, isn't it? So that was interesting. What I also loved was when the way that Frieza was thinking about Beerus and was thinking, oh, we'll take control of Beerus, rare. And when Beerus and Whis arrive at the scene, and they're like, all right, we're here because we're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, what's taking you so long? And then like Goku's still like, help, in some energy bubble, and then Frieza's kind of like, ah shit, kind of hangs up on the other gods of destruction and shit like that. No, on the universe, on Sidra and his angel. Then literally Beerus is kind of like, alright, what are you doing? And like, he sees the energy of destruction, realizes what's going on, and teleports behind Frieza, and it's kind of like, that's not a real energy of destruction. And you know, if it wasn't for the sheer fact that this tournament was going to happen, Beerus was going to go straight Hakai on that bastard, and I would have loved to see what happens. But remember, guys, that they've stated that all the different universes have different levels of strengths. In this universe, Beerus is way OP, but then regardless of that, Whis was there as well. So even if fuck, I said even if so much, I forgot what I was talking about. Even if bloody Frieza managed to handle Beerus, Whis is there anyway, and we know that Whis would have just taken him out regardless. So that was that. This episode was a lot like literally it was. Let me just get up that. We're just gonna just get up this song again. Oh. Freeza. Okay, maybe not. Alright, so yeah, basically, I loved this episode. It was hype. What else did I put on here before you guys? True Golden Form, we spoke about that. Frieza's power up, we spoke about that. Frieza massacring everybody, we spoke about that. Frieza versus Goku, we spoke about that. So yeah, animation was really cool. Art, oh no, I say really cool, cool for Toei, alright? It's no Madhouse, it's no Studio Bones, they still use the same repeating clips and stuff like that, but when it needed to happen, like the end when Goku's fighting Frieza, and some of the scenes and shit like that, I thought that was really cool. And I also like that the stage has finally been built and it looks like shit's about to go down next week. Frieza didn't join Universe 9, but I wonder how that's going to end up playing a part in this, like in the actual tournament. Also, I want to also bring up that the assassins from Universe 9 technically are supposed to be kind of strong, because they're the assassins of the goddess of destruction, so it's kind of like of a different universe. They should be strong, but then again, if Frieza's able to go to handle the energy of the god of destruction from that universe, it's kind of like maybe they're not really that strong. Maybe their lackeys are probably the strengths of who's strong but not that strong. Not Krillin. Krillin would still die. But, I don't know, man. Like, they would have been strong. They would have been, like, how strong do you think those lackeys are compared to somebody in our universe? Our universe, Universe 7, our main universe that we are following. Apart from that, hope you guys have a great time. I'm just gonna go have a shower, man. More sticky and stuff. But, yeah. And, what is Saitama? Have we forgotten anything, Saitama? Oh, subscribe. All that good shit. Like, subscribe, Shazam! Like, subscribe, notification bells. Otaku Chris will see you soon for next week's episode